it on the... Bring about 1.5 pounds of potatoes to a boil. They need to be peeled and cut into large pieces, and about 2 teaspoons of salt. Bring it to a boil and cook them into their fork tender. They're tender, so we need to take out about 1/2 cup of the potato water. We'll use this for the bread recipe. I took a little more just in case. After you drain the potatoes, put them back on the stove just for a minute or so and turn on the heat just to sort of steam out any extra water that's in there, because you really want your potatoes to be nice and dry. You hear the sizzle? Potatoes out onto a cooling rack so they cool quickly and dry out really nicely. Spread them out. Let them dry for a couple minutes while you get your ingredients together. Squish those. Just use my hands to pull off any extra. Oh, that potatoey goodness. And then make sure that it's lukewarm. If it's too hot, you can't use it yet because it'll kill your yeast. So sprinkle the yeast on top and then let it sit for about 5 minutes to get frothy. And give it a little stir. Olive oil. That's 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of salt, and we're going to give it a little mix. So now we're going to add in our yeast mixture, which is nice and frothy. Give that a mix. Let's add our flour. It's 3 cups of AP flour, or you can use bread flour if you have it. I did not have it. So that's 3 cups of bread flour and 1 3/4 cup of whole wheat flour. All right, that looks good. Okay. Cover your dough in plastic wrap and put it in a warm spot for maybe 20-30 minutes and let it rise. So here's the dough. I'm going to take about half. And put it in the refrigerator and let it proof really slowly, and I'll just bake that tomorrow. And here's the one for today. So just shape it really quickly. And then we're going to put it on a pan that has a towel covered in a little bit of flour. Let it sit like that. Cover it and let it rise for a couple minutes, for about 20 minutes. If you have a pizza peel, use that. If not, just use the back of a sheet pan. Put a little bit of cornmeal on it so your bread can move. And then put your dough. Put your dough on it very, very gently so you don't smush it. Place it in the back and give it a quick. So we're gonna bake it for about 45 minutes. All right, so the bread baked for about 45 minutes in a 400-degree oven, and now it is nice and brown and it's crispy on top. It's been resting for about 20 minutes, so now we're gonna cut into it and we're gonna probably eat the whole loaf at once, very likely. So you can see. Looking good. And there you have it. Potato bread.